welcome to day 2 of SAKURACON. Today is shopping day.
Does Emma need the bathroom? I'm going to be showering.
Your mother.
No.
Your mother. Having cheesecake for breakfast before we get into One Piece. At least I am. And I'm enjoying myself.
No, but so they're at the meeting. And, there's this person on the stage.
Wait, the Cheesecake Factory's on fire, apparently. Are they firefighting it right now?
I don't think it's on. Wow.
It might have barely caught on fire?
Okay, here's what
What's
I've got.
happening?
Here's what I've got. I was on Julian's thing, and it's the Cheesecake Factory across the street. Artist Alley will open late.
There's a lot of fire trucks. Yeah, so Cheesecake Factory's on fire and Artist Alley will be opening late. Which it was supposed to open at 10, so maybe they're just gonna push it back an hour? Show me the shoes.
Grab the shoes.
Show them to
You're
me.
being summoned.
Oh my god. I like your birthday stash. It's very
my birthday!
So we learned at like 9:45 probably that Cheesecake Factory was on fire and that they were delaying the opening of the Artist Alley. And it is currently 12:27 and I just saw on their Instagram, regarding arch closures, we will have more information as soon as possible. Thank you all for your understanding, which I assume means that it's still not open. Convention center. Hello. I'm loving how this convention center, like, I don't feel crowded. Yeah. I'm so used to conventions where it's shoulder to shoulder everywhere. Are we going to vendors to meet your mom? Yeah. Okay. Bet. I knew it. I knew it. Floor 3 because we're being told there's a One Piece meetup. Very exciting. We're going to the Garden Terrace. We're going to see if there's people up there. I love One Piece fans. Oh, there's fun music. Right now. Ooh, the sun. You're so cute. You're so cute.
We're on the Garden Terrace.
Is it your birthday? It's my birthday. It's my birthday. We're alright. So nice outside. Yeah, we're on the Garden Terrace waiting for the meetup. I'm very excited.
Without further ado, we've gathered you today to join us for the
There literally was just a wedding. They literally got married. That was crazy. We love the One Piece fandom. They're so nice. Butter is here.
You know those like hot dog vendors?
They're actually so cute. I'm like kind of obsessed. We're gonna order food and I'm gonna get bald and we're gonna rest our feet for a little bit. Because of the incident this morning, they extended the Artist Alley hours to 9 p.m. So after we have our little lunch dinner situation, we're gonna go to the Artist Alley and spend all of our money because I feel really bad that they got
shafted.
Next time I see you, I'll be bald. We ordered some trashy tacos, which are on their way, but in the meantime, let's do a little haul as a treat. We got these 3 stickers that look like our cats. That one's Puppy Cat, that one's Odin, and that one's Fortune. Obviously. Anybody who applied for the Noooooo fashion show at SAKURACON was told to go to the booth and say hello. And so you could talk with Noooooo and get a little autograph. So I got a little card. He wrote it for me. Very cute.
I might keep wearing Nami. I just need a break.
Yeah, that's the thing. I need to be bald for a little bit and I need a break from the shoes.
Well, I know I'm not being bald.
Hold on. Ready. Yeah, you're glued in. Because the Artist Alley was closed for so long, they just posted that it would be back when they posted about the extended hours. I was looking on their story for updates and they weren't updating. I was like, should we assume that they're still closed? Should we assume that they've opened back up? I don't know. I wanted them to at least post once and be like, hey, we're still closed, we'll let you know. Our friend's gonna be here soon. I'm so hungry, I'm dying. Blah. We specifically requested trashy tacos.
I wanted trashy food.
We wanted a little bit of a trashy moment. That looks good. Oh yeah, I'm excited. We are about to head into the Artist Alley and we will see what we can buy. I'm ready to spend all my money. Let me in. I spent so much money on my boyfriend. We are running to the drag show right now. I'm so excited to see it.
If I can't be beautiful.
Oh my god, that's it!
Obviously, we're not following that, so we're gonna go home.
This is Hot Pink Shade, the baddest bitch at SAKURACON. You were so freaking amazing at registration. It was a shit show. It was a shit show, but you're the queen.
That I have talked to about registration. I explained what you told us on Thursday, and they understood.
People need to understand that we, as employees for Con, we're volunteers.
For real.
We're not getting paid for this. We're human beings. We have feelings. But at the same time, some of my coworkers need to understand y'all are human beings too. But unlike some of us, y'all spend money.
Oh hell yeah.
Kiss my whole ass. And y'all spend money to be here. I, on one hand, did not. Like, because I'm a coordinator, the con put me in a hotel. I am getting paid to do drag this year.
We really valued the communication.
Yes, of course.
For real.
And I would hate to be kept in the dark. I'm dark as it is.
For real.
So, oh my god, I appreciate you all.
Thank you for making my first SAKURACON.
Of course, and I hope you'll be back.
I want to be back, especially if you get put as head coordinator.
Oh hell yeah. Everybody have a wonderful night. The wig is coming off right now.
Speaking of yapping, my mom brought me some little con ribbon things.
Saturn, there's a couple things in here for you.
Sorry, I have so many messages right now.
You were sleeping, I get
I love
it.
the finish on these.
I already am like starting to see it. The main character of any dating sim ever. I cannot.
Yeah, it's him. It's
I
the
cannot
guy. Isn't he funny? That was the silly Cult of the Lamb thing I got you. There's another one, but I thought you would find that silly.
I got you Williams display.
This is me, if you can care. Oh, this is gorgeous.
Look at these cuties.
Isn't it pretty?
Oh my god, this is beautiful. I have had this photo saved on my phone for years.
Yeah, well now you have the print in real life.
Bag.
I think I remember sending you that.
Which one is that? Yeah.
So cute!
There's
Oh
a
my
full
God.
set, but they didn't have Law, so I got you Luffy. Oh yes, they had a goat too.
Oh my god, he's going right in my computer. He's going inside my computer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you had a clear case.
Yeah. Oh, the little ear piercings.
I know.
He's perfect.
Isn't he cute?
God complex. It's actually simple, really.
Yeah, that one's so funny.
Oh my god, I'm with stupid, and he's got a hammer. He's like, I'll kill you with a hammer. Pretty average. Are those your eyebrows on your...
Are those your eyebrows? A sake jelly shot by Aikizo. Cheers.
Camera go.
I'm trying to get it so I can drink.
Yeah, don't forget there's jelly in there. I'm not a red sauce guy, but I'll eat pizza regardless. I'm eating mochi for breakfast.
They probably would have been like, I know, and I'd be like, no, you don't understand.
I forgot to do the transition and say goodnight last night, I think. So good morning. Day 3 of SAKURACON, the third and final day. I'm going as a normie today. Obviously not in my pajamas, but I will be getting into normal person clothes. I'm not in a rush. Artist Alley Dealer's Room don't open till 10.
No,
It's
Artist
gotta be
Alley opens
almost
at 9 today.
It'd be nice if Cheesecake Factory wouldn't catch on fire. I also saw that there was a gas leak at the Hyatt.
Yeah, so maybe, I'm not 100% sure about that for next year.
Maybe the con area is cursed. Yeah, we haven't had a line con in a couple years. It was about time. We were overdue. It's unfortunate it had to
When
be
I was at
SAKURACON.
Katsu, it was Line Con.
KatsuCon was line con every single year till they started mailing badges. So I challenged myself at the beginning of the weekend. I decided I'm not going to bring a Sunday cosplay. I'm going to buy it at the con. Honestly, I just didn't fall in love with anything. There were some things that I liked. I didn't want to just make a random $200 purchase just because I challenged myself to buy a cosplay or a cord. So I didn't. Like, technically, I failed the challenge. I will try this again, for sure. It's fine, I'm gonna be super comfy today. I'm just chillaxing right now. It is so nice. I mean, well, my wife is drawing on this crazy, insane tattoo for Trafalgar Law. I'm so glad that's not me. So yeah, I challenged myself to buy a Sunday cosplay, and then I did it, and that's okay. You know how just a few minutes ago I said, so glad that's not me. Stop moving. Stop. Stop laughing.
Wait, I'm following to see. I must laugh or I'll blow up.
Come here. Yeah. You need to chill the fuck. You need to chill the fuck out.
The only going thing going through my head is like, careful. Careful, SpongeBob. I'm putting my ring in front pocket.
Okay.
I have the other ring on.
At this point, we're playing a game. Every single elevator that has shown up has been completely full to the point where every other person that's come out here to wait has given up and gone to the stairs, and someone just told us to go up to go down, so we press both buttons. I don't like doing this because then it just keeps the next person from getting on, but at this point we're never gonna get on, and your mom's waiting in the car.
My mom said she doesn't mind waiting. But
okay, that's
she's doing
good.
Trying to get to the Freeway Park Garage and it
Seneca?
won't enter. Wherever it says Freeway Park Garage.
Yeah, so our flight was supposed to be at like 11:28, I think. It got delayed to like 12:12, and now it's been delayed to 1:11. Oh no, please. That's too much. That's enough slices. We went to Artist Alley and then we popped into the dealer's room. It's mostly one piece. Whose fault is that? Hey. Okay, flip and shake it again. And they're all different loopy outfits. A lot of one piece, and then Fallon.
That one's for you. More one piece.
You and your one piece collection, this is upside down. This was like the whole reason we went back into the Artist Alley.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm hungry, so after this we should grate some food. Y'all don't want to know how much this costs, okay? I bet it's good though. It smells really good, but I'm like starving.
Pizza is like the perfect type of
It
greasy.
looks so good. Yeah, I won't lie. This is the 5th floor. This is the top.
Don't drop your camera. Don't kill someone.
When the door wasn't locked, but now you're not sure you're supposed to be here. Nice, nice. Throw it back. It's under construction, I would assume. It is pretty scary.
Oh yeah, this block. We should be done. Let's go back.
Bro, what if we're trapped?
If we're actually trapped in here, we don't go off.
Okay, let's go down.
Oh no! Oh boy!
we're literally in the back rooms right now.
Dying.
So it turns out we probably aren't supposed to be here, but they didn't lock the door upstairs and it looked like a perfectly normal staircase. And now it's not a normal staircase. Wait, there's also a button that says push for help.
I'm not doing that yet.
Smile, please come open the door, bro. Look at the, what is this labyrinth? Hold on. We just came down here and this goes around here and down, but this also goes down.
The emergency stairs down there.
But
I'm glad that you're not like peeing yourself or anything.
no, I find this very amusing. That looks like an outside door. It doesn't say, oh, this is a push handle, so if it doesn't open, that'd be crazy.
But like, what do we do if the emergency starts sounding? Like the alarm?
It doesn't say alarm will sound.
Apologize?
It doesn't say alarm will sound. Well, yeah, we got trapped in the back rooms. What do you want me to do?
Like, I'm so scared.
Just push it. Look, we're outside. Dude, how did that, what? Where are we? This is Olive.
What the fuck?
So for context, we're on a mission to find good photo shoot locations at this con. And the door wasn't locked. We figured, okay, it's stairs to the next floor. All of the doors inside were locked. That was insane. Hated that. Let's do it again. So this was our first SAKURACON ever. I'm pretty sure it's their first year going between both buildings. Going between two buildings is not optimal, but hopefully in a couple years they are able to consolidate everything. The buildings themselves are very accessible. This con actually has ADA stickers you can get on your badge if you have a condition or if you are assisting somebody in a wheelchair and things like that. I've heard that there have been issues in the past with people getting like banished from the elevators. We didn't have any issues at all this year. If you pre-registered and you had to come here and pick up your badge on Thursday all day or on Friday morning at the very least, I don't know about the rest of Friday, registration was a nightmare. 2/3 of the registration machines they had were down due to technical difficulties. That's not the staff's fault. I'm glad that they had some people who are willing to communicate that to the people who are standing in line. Shout out to Hot Pink Shade. Mailing badges would have mostly eradicated this issue. Location-wise, the venue is pretty. There are so many places to get food around here. There are a ton of hotels around here. There is so much open space to walk around, get photos, talk to people. The artist alley had some cramped spots, but even then it wasn't like shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, it's crazy because we're used to cons like Anime Boston and KatsuCon where you are bumper to bumper with people, like all the way. I am gonna guess that it's gonna take them 2 years to actually get everything to where it needs to be so that they can narrow it down to one building if they choose to do so. The badges are more than $100. When we paid for our badges, I was like, it better be worth it because cons like Anime Boston and KatsuCon also cost about $100 depending on when you buy your badge.
And then we have a bad time.
Yeah, the con center's too small, there aren't enough events. KatsuCon's masquerade is a joke. And I don't mean that the people who competed in it are a joke, I mean that they're not compensated because KatsuCon doesn't care. Anime Boston's a little bit better about it than Katsu, I feel. Katsu just does not dedicate enough space to the vendors and artists they want to bring in, and so you're walking on top of other people. People with mobility aids are getting freaking run over or left behind when the fire alarm goes off. It's things like that that just frustrate me. I'm comparing it to these other cons because they're also large cons. I don't think it's fair to compare small cons with something that's the size of SAKURACON or Katsu or AB. So that's why those two are coming up a lot because we've been to those and they're comparable sizes. Anyway, SAKURACON wasn't any of those things. We really enjoyed our weekend. After learning more about what happened before the con even started, my opinion has taken a little downturn for the worse, but we do still hope to return next year. It helps that it was your birthday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Also, he did wear the birthday sash and he got a lot of happy birthdays. We're gonna link back up with Smile and its mom in a little bit, I think. And then we're probably just gonna head to the airport and get some dinner and hang out.
Hello.
We just ran into these nerds. I'm gonna put their ads on the screen at the airport. We saw you guys on Friday, right? Friday morning? Friday like after. Yeah, and I saw somebody's story this morning, and I saw you guys at the airport, and I was like, oh, like Spider-Man. Short. I'm short because I'm wearing flats for once in my life.
I'm also in flats.
No, you're not.
Me when I lie.
You're literally not.
This is how you take off cowboy boots.
We have demonstration.
Boot Barn, where I bought my boots, they offer these boot removers.
That's crazy.
You set these down, foot on one, you put the heel in the
Oh.
other, and you pull with the horn.
This is so unbelievably Texan.
And then you're out.
Oh
because
my
it takes a lot
gosh.
to get into these. You have to get them a
Oh.
size or two bigger than your actual shoe size.
See.
Because the length, it's all genuine.
Oh,
leather.
you're right. How expensive were your boots?
Oh, the price of these boots. I believe these were about
I
300.
saw it.
That is more than I thought you were gonna say.
300 to 400.
Okay, but it's real leather and they're gonna last you forever, right?
Pretty much as long as I take care of them properly, it lasts forever.
It's great and I love it.
Ah! I saw you winding up too and I was like, he's not gonna do it. At least it doesn't look like it really could be worse.
Check out a Sharpie. I feel like this would have been a lot easier.
we're not drawing on you with a Sharpie.
Why?
Find a body safe Sharpie and then we'll talk.
All in the backrooms. I made myself nervous.
Oh no.
It's like, wouldn't it be funny if we were locked in here?